Okay, this video is about this SpaceAid bookshelf. It's the one that rotates. Alright, so we're gonna start this and try to figure this out without any instructions because we don't have them. Now, just going off the logic here, this is the one that spins. Now, obviously this is the one that's going to be on the bottom. Before I put them all the way in, I'm just going to try to see. It's about right. So we can either do this way or we can do it this way. Don't see a big difference, so let's put this in. And it's just two things right here. See those that stick out right here? And the holes right here, that's just gonna go right in there. And try to push it in. Goes right in. Same with this. If you look closer, see how it's facing the hole? Lines up pretty good. So now we're all we're gonna do, just give it a little tap. And it's right in there. See now it's nice and flat. And now I think we're gonna have to add another round one. And once again, they all look nice and clean, same shape, same material on both sides, so I'm not gonna worry about too much as which one is, as far as what side up, what side down, because it kind of looks same. So just gonna put it in. Line them up. See how they line up? One here, one there, and then these two. So now we have to line all four. But before we do that, let's just make sure these are gonna be fine here. Yeah, it looks like it should be fine. Okay, everything lines up. Now, see. Would tap it in, went right in. You see how they all came out? Let's look on this side. Nice and flat. Yeah. So this is actually looks to be maybe a 5-minute assembly. A little bit longer for me because I'm trying to film at the same time. But you, just doing it on your own home, should literally take you 5 minutes at the most, which is really cool. Not sure as far as how reliable. That we're gonna find out after we assemble. But the assembly process is definitely very easy. Okay. Make sure you line up properly so that way it doesn't stick out too much, because if you don't miss it out, if you line the holes wrong, then one of the sides is gonna stick out too much. Before I scratch it too much, let me just flip it over. Have this nice side up here. Alright, this lines up. This lines up. Tap. Okay, perfect. Now we're gonna keep going. We got another layer here to add, so this is gonna go in right there. Just like that. Gonna go in right there. That did not go in well. Should I just hit the side of it? Which is gonna be fine, but just don't brush through like this did. Make sure it actually lines up perfect. And one more. This turns out to be pretty tall. Line them up, each one of them. Okay, and we got one more. Here's the instructions. We just found it. So it's between the last shelves in there. So, wow. Well, I guess what? We don't need it. We were able to figure this out. That was easy. Well, now, luckily you can just watch the video and you will know that instructions are in there, just hidden between the shelves. Okay, we don't need them anymore. We just keep on doing our thing here. And you can tell one side is longer here. Oh. See that this side is longer and this side is shorter. Same thing here when you try to put it in. There's the shorter side and the longer. And that's pretty much all the logic behind it. Just match the two sides. And try to be careful with it. Because this is not wood, this is not solid wood. It's really cheap material. Okay. And this is the last one. So as you slowly tap it in, you watch both sides so they line up properly. So that way you don't damage them like I did one of them. So, and this is our last one. As you can see, it only has the 4 holes because there's nothing else on top of it. Line them up. And this is it. All we have to do now is just add these small dividers. Ooh. So the only thing might be off. Yeah, the only thing might be off. Oh, this is what you want to watch for. So those dividers, it all depends on which way you want them to face. If you want them all nicely on one side, then you got to watch the holes. See, because the way I just did this one, it's gonna have to go on this side, which for us is absolutely no big deal. But if you want them all nicely facing one side, then you gotta watch these holes to be on the same side everywhere. So keep that in mind. And then once you're ready, push the down side first, and then the one, push it down first, down this hole first, and then once this lines up, push it in. That's it. So one more time, you'll line up this one here in the bottom, push it down, that's in. Now line up the one on the side there, push it in. That's it. It's super simple. Once again, we'll see how reliable, but it is simple. See how fast that's going? Okay, that's the only one that was screwed up on. All of them are facing the same exact pattern, except this one here, which is absolutely no big deal for us. Push it in, and then to the side. And that's the only one. See, it's going to be facing the other way. Technically what we could have done is make them all like that, so one this way, one this way, one this way, which is actually what I can still do on the last one. So that way it's actually making sense. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do, so that way, because right now it's gonna be looking weird having just one of them facing right and then all of the rest of them facing left, you know what I mean? So let me just take apart last two, flip it, and that would be much better. Okay, just got that flipped over, and that actually looks pretty neat as well. See how it, one facing left, one facing right, one facing left, one facing right. So this is also nice. You feel free to do whichever way you prefer. The way they have it is all facing the same way. So this is the only thing you want to watch for when you install these round shelves here. Just make sure you have them all face the same way if that's what you want. But this actually looks pretty neat. Gives you that little different vibe here, you know, so that's not everything is the same. Okay, got a few more here. Pretty simple, you can tell. Once again, I can do it all with one hand, holding the camera with another, so as you can tell, that's gotta be simple. Just push it down to the side. I'm gonna change hands. Something on this side. And we're almost ready for the books. And one more left, and it's right here. That's it. So this is all done. The only thing left is the non-slipping pads, I think these are. You just stick them on so that way it's not as slippery. So we're gonna put that on the bottom. Probably put that on before you move on with the whole thing, with all the steps, just because it's easier, because now I have to flip it over or put it on its side so I can install these. Okay, now it's on its side. Here we are at the last step, but definitely do this first because you can just flip this board right here, this shell bottom piece, just flip it on its side and you can stick them all in real quick and simple, much easier. But since we couldn't find instructions when we started, we just did it all without instructions. As you can tell, easily can be done without instructions. So now let's just stick those in and just follow these little holes, marks. These are not even holes, it's like marks, which is nice. They left them for us so we know exactly where these go. Stick right in the middle there. Not sure how much these are actually going to help, but since they're provided, hopefully will be better than without them, since this is going to be really slippery without them. And it looks like they even left one extra for us, so thank you for that. We followed all the marks, all of them installed. We are ready to flip it over, and we are all done. Literally, this video is what, 5 minutes into it, and that's me with my messing with my video, most of it. So it literally took me a few minutes to assemble. And we're gonna put it right here. By the way, it is not heavy. At least not as heavy as you might think. So now compare the mass here with the old bookshelf the kids had. And now they're gonna have something to do. I'm gonna have them transfer all these books to this new one, and then we'll see how it works and how it looks. So I'll be back in a few minutes with some of the books on there, and we're gonna see what it looks like. See you in a bit. Okay, and we are all done. Kids are done. Look at this shelf. It is almost full, and that's not even probably half of what they have. So looks pretty cool, and so far works fine. It spins freely, easy. You can see I can just spin it with one finger. Plus there's a little room here where you can put like maybe a weird shaped books on top if you have to, but definitely looks like there's plenty of space, and they're not even full yet. So as you can tell, there's a lot of books, and it's maybe half full, so we can fit a lot of books here. And those non-slippery little, yeah, it does help actually. See, if you try to move it, in from the bottom, and it's not moving. So those non-slippery sticky stuff is actually helping. Okay, one more time, last thing here is if this helped you in any way, I would appreciate some like button, share, subscribe if you would like to stay tuned for more how-to videos. But this, as you can tell, very simple one, nice and easy, and we did it without even any instructions, even though actually we found them close to the end of the video. But if you do run into any issues, you can find more information on their website, on Amazon. That we actually bought it from Amazon. We're on their official website, or I can actually attach here some of the instructions. So here's the official instructions. This is what came with it. They have a barcode you can scan, and then here's the other side. So there you go. If you actually are going to be missing yours, or you need help with, or accidentally, super tiny, rip this off, whatever happens to your instructions, here's the one comes with it. The only difference is maybe how many shelves you have, which don't really matter. It's still the same process of assembling, even if you have 3 shelves or 5 shelves. This is 4, but you can get 5, up to 5, and same process of assembly. So this is it. Once again, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more. Have a great day.